3, 2, and 1. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Vicky, and in today's video, I just kind of wanted to give you guys like a health update. I post a lot about my health problems on my Instagram, so if you want to keep up with all of that stuff, I would highly recommend following me on there. My Instagram is It's Vicky Flores. It is no longer Makeup by Vicky. I have officially rebranded, so make sure you go follow me on there. But I just wanted to come on here and kind of tell you guys like what's been going on the last few months. I posted a video the beginning of this year talking about going to the hospital for New Year's. It was right before New Year's, but I spent New Year's in the hospital and I didn't get out till after. So basically what happened was that I got diagnosed with ITP, and you can go watch that video to learn more about it. So basically I was taking steroids, it's called prednisone, for my platelets, and I eventually got off of them and just let my body do its thing with my platelets, and they were fine for a while, but then they dropped they dropped like right above 100, which was okay, but then eventually they ended up dropping below 100, which once they get below 100, that's whenever it's like, it wasn't life-threatening, but it's not good. That's not where they're supposed to be. So my doctor ended up putting me back on prednisone, which I don't like. I strongly dislike prednisone and its side effects, but it does help my platelets out a lot. Unfortunately, it is a steroid, and that's not something that you can take for your whole life. That would be very bad. And it's more of a short-term method of increasing your platelets. And essentially what it does is it kind of like suppresses your immune system so that your immune system can't attack your platelets. So it gives your platelets a chance to like increase. So he put me back on prednisone, but he only gave me 20 milligrams. And then from there I went down to 10 milligrams, and I took my last 10 milligram today, and now he's prescribed me 5 milligrams because another thing with prednisone is that you can't just come off of it like cold turkey. You have to work your way down and lower your dosage in order to get off of it. So right now I'm on my way to getting off of it. So now I'm only going to be taking 5 milligrams every day. But since my platelets did drop and I can't rely on steroids for the rest of my life, I had to do something else to try and help my platelets stay up, and that is called the Rituxan treatment. That is a treatment that is given via IV, which was terrifying for me. It's a chemical that can have bad side effects, which was what gave me really bad anxiety, was the side effects that could potentially happen, because this was a treatment that I needed to try in order to raise my platelets, but I was unsure as to how my body was going to react to it, and the uncertainty of that was giving me major anxiety. But I started that this month already. I started that last week, the first week of July, I think it was. And thank God, everything has came out totally fine. I reacted very well to the treatment. I actually have to do that treatment 4 times, once a week. So I did it last week, and then I did my second dosage today. So then I take my 3rd next week, and then the last 4th dosage the next week, and then I'm done, hopefully. Essentially what that treatment is supposed to do is it's supposed to help raise my platelets, but that's supposed to be more long-term rather than the steroids, which are more short-term. I have to do this treatment though because my platelets went down again. They didn't go down as bad as it did when I first went to the hospital, because now I'm actually seeing a doctor, so we can do stuff to keep me from getting that dangerously low of a number. But they were dropping, which isn't good. So that's why I had to do this treatment. So I'm halfway done already, and I'm really hoping, I'm praying that it's gonna do good for me and that it's gonna keep my platelets up, because if they continue dropping, then there are other things that I'm gonna have to do. And the last resort will have to be getting your spleen taken out, getting my spleen taken out, which I have never had surgery before. Like, all of this treatment stuff, like getting things through the IV, is the only thing, like serious thing that I've ever done in my life regarding like hospital stuff. So I've never had an actual surgery before, so I am just terrified of doing that. And if I get my spleen taken out, it's not going to be good for me. It might be good for my platelets, but your spleen is very important to your body, because your spleen is what like helps you fight off infections, I believe. So if I don't have my spleen, then I could get sick a lot easier. And I'm like a germaphobe, so I feel like if that were to happen, I would be even more of a germaphobe. But that's basically all that's happened. I am okay. I'm feeling just fine. My platelets were at 286 today. Last week they were at 300, so they did drop a little bit, but not a whole lot. So I'm still doing very good. I feel great. This treatment that I'm doing, it is going to take a couple weeks to start, you know, working and doing its thing, but so far I haven't had any bad reactions. So I'm really praying that this is gonna work and that it's gonna keep my platelets up and I don't have to get my spleen taken out, because that's kind of scary. That's basically it. I just wanted to keep you guys updated, because I know I've talked about my health on here, and I don't want you guys to think that I like just, you know, just kind of put that to the side, because I know some people are curious as to how I'm doing and what's going on. But also go follow me on Instagram, because I do talk a lot about having ITP and the things that I struggle with and all of that stuff. So make sure you go follow me, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. All the links to my social media will be linked down below, and I will see you guys in my next video.